It is a beautiful day in the Midwest. We are covered in snow today. Today is going to be a beautiful day to make soup. We're going to make a potato and sausage soup. Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to make some potato sausage soup. Sorry, brain went duh for a minute. In the crock pot. I've got 5 pounds of russet potatoes that we're just going to cube up. I like the bigger chunks of potato in my soup. So I just cut them in half again, and then cut them in chunks. But you do it whatever way you want, however big or however small you like your potatoes. And we're just going to chuck them in the crock pot. Real simple, real easy. Takes no time at all to prep. It is a beautifully cold day in the Midwest today. Lots of snow overnight. So this is something that's going to warm everybody's bellies when they come in from a hard day's work. And it's so simple. I'm just going to get these all cut up. I peel my potatoes a couple hours prior to cooking, and then I soak them in cold ice water in the refrigerator. It helps bring the starches out of it. It also keeps them from browning. You can also leave the skins on your potatoes if you'd like. My husband does not like skin on his potatoes, so we just cut them up, peel them and cut them. We're going to also throw a little bit of onion in this, not a ton, just enough to kind of give it a little flavoring. You can add more if you'd like, or don't add it at all. This is just one of those recipes that I kind of came up with on the fly for my family. Something warm and hearty. By all means, you do not have to use 5 pounds of potatoes. I have my husband and my 21-year-old son that still lives at home who will be eating this. And I want to make sure that they're going to have enough in their bellies to make them full and happy. This is also a very cheap meal to make. Basically, can dump anything in it you want. got these potatoes for 50 cents a bag at our local Meijer. And the sausage that we're going to be putting in this was on sale for $1.99 a pack. So it's very, very simple. Potatoes in there like that. I have half of a yellow onion. I will not be using the whole onion, as I've said before. Probably just a couple of little sections of it. But by all means, if y'all like onion, feel free to put as much in as you want. About half of that so about a quarter of that onion. It's going to go in. We're going to flip our board over. And we're using this andouille sausage. Got it on sale for like $1.99 at our Meijers. We're going to cut it up real small, real fine. I'm just going to start by cutting it in half. And then cutting it in half again. And then just slicing it real tiny. This is just an added protein for your soup. By no means do you have to use sausage. If you are not a sausage fan, you can also do this with chicken or pork. I just happened to have sausage on hand today, so that's what I decided I was going to use. Into the bowl. I'll probably only end up using half of this sausage. I think that'll be more than enough for this soup. Because we don't want the sausage to overpower the potatoes and the other things that we're going to put in it. Alright, into the bowl she goes. We're going to put the sausage back in the package. And we'll wrap it up with some Ziploc bag and put it away. We'll put this onion back in here. Now we're going to get out, I have a half of a container of chicken broth, chicken stock, chicken broth, whatever you choose. And we're just going to dump that in here. Just like that. And we're going to fill this up with some water. About halfway. And we're going to dump that in. Just like that. We're going to clean up a little bit here as I go, just to make it a little easier. Put this onion back in the refrigerator, so I have it for another meal. Now to your crock pot, you're going to want to add some seasonings. I'm going to be adding some, as soon as I find it, give me a second. We're going to be adding some pepper, some garlic powder, and some rotisserie chicken. The rotisserie chicken just gives it a little extra oomph. By all means, use whatever spices you like and your family likes. My husband says the more garlic, the better. So we tend to add a lot of garlic to just about everything. And then some black pepper. We're going to go light on the pepper, because you can always add more. You can't take it out. We're going to get a spoon. We're going to mix this up really good. Like that. You're going to want to put it in your slow cooker on low for 6 to 8 hours. Once it's cooked for 6 to 8 hours and your potatoes are soft, we'll be back to do the next step. Talk to you later. Ta-ta. Alright everybody, this has been on low for approximately 6 hours or so. So now we're just going to add the rest of the ingredients to it. I add an 8-ounce container of sour cream. Approximately 1 cup of queso cheese. And approximately 1 cup of taco cheese. You use whatever cheeses you like. This is just what my family likes. We're going to give it a good mix. just like that. We're going to put the lid back on it and let it cook for another hour, hour and a half on low. That'll just help it thicken up some and make it nice and yummy and hearty. I will see you all in a little bit. Ta-ta. Alright, everybody. It is now cooked for another hour or so. Now it's time to dig in. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. I hope everybody enjoys. Try and make it for yourself. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.